So what's going on, guys? I'm Turbo712 and welcome to another Spool Me Up. And before we start, I've got to say a big thank you to Infinity Specialist Cars for lending me the car for a little while, just to do a small review on it. So you can check out Infinity on the link below. Take a look at their website, see if they've got anything that might take your fancy. You never know. So the car you join me in today is a Golf Gti. It's an edition 35 and it comes in the Mark 6 form, and it's the fourth of the special anniversary editions that Golf have brought out to celebrate the years of the GTI. We've got this one, which is the edition 35. We had the edition 30 previous to that, and the 25 and also the 20. So this is running a 2-litre TSI engine. So it's got 0 to 60 time on 6.6 seconds. It's got 235 horsepower with 300 Newton meters of torque, which I hear you say is not really a lot, but it's more than the standard Mark 6 GTI, which was carrying 211 horsepower with 280 Newton meters of torque. So there is a little bit of a difference there. So apart from the extra power that you're getting from this edition 35, you're also getting a little bit more of a different styling kind of attitude than you would the normal Mark 6. For instance, you got the side skirts and the rear bumper are from a Golf R. The front bumper is a kind of aerodynamic kind of style on it with the little slats at the front. So as standard with the 35, you get 18-inch alloys, which aren't a standard option on the normal Mark 6, but this particular one has they got the upgraded option on it, and they're Talladega 19-inch wheels, and I've got to say they do look rather nice. They set the car off a lot better than what the standard 18s do. So on the interior, you got the golf ball style gear shifter. You got the flat bottom steering wheel. So the door sills, you can also see that you got the 35 badge on there, kind of thing, or the 35 styling. And also we've got these the bucket seats, which I'm glad to see actually in leather, because I'm not really a fan of the tartan interiors that Golf tend to put in their cars. I am half Scottish, but doesn't mean to say I got a love for tartan. And good to see that this is actually the interior in here. It does look nice. Actually, the first thing I noticed when I got in the car was the interior. It does actually feel quite classy, and the build feels solid as well. Everything, even to the way the door opens and closes, is quite solid, just like on the advert where they keep opening and closing the door. The only thing I've got to say is the colour schemes. They only come out in 3 colours. That's white, red and metallic black, which isn't really inspiring. I would have thought they've had more colours to their range. And just a little trivial fact for you, that you should know that 70% of Golf sold are dark grey or black. 70%. I've got to say the actual ride quality is not bad. It's somewhere between the too harsh and the too firm. It's just, yeah, spot on. Deceivingly quick. I've got to say that power delivery is really quite linear actually. Going through the twisty stuff, it's not too bad either. It's got that XDC diff, which I've seen on a few VW forums, and you guys have kind of been slating it like it's saying it's a fake diff, but it doesn't seem too bad in the twisty stuffs. Obviously I'm not giving it the full beans, but hey, as it stands, it's quite good. It's deceivingly quick, as I said. And that exhaust note, yeah, the exhaust note is good. As an overall package, a lot of you might think that this car's quite expensive, or you can just go out and buy a normal Mark 6 GTI, but half of the extras that you'd probably want on your normal Mark 6 GTI, you've already got on this one as standard. So it makes sense, and plus you get a little bit more horsepower, a little bit more torque, and all in all, it's a fairly good package if you want to weigh up the pros and cons. If you want to go out and have some B-road fun, perfect for that. Or if you want to take the missus and the kids down to Cornwall for the weekend, perfect for that too. You've got plenty of space in the boot, and you've got plenty of space for the 2 little ones in the back as well. So maybe you should just spend that little bit extra dinero and get yourself one of these, because at the end of the day, the normal Mark 6 will always depreciate in value. Yes, this edition 35 will depreciate in value, but not as fast as the normal Mark 6, and they'll come to a stage where it will just hold its same price for quite a while, so you probably won't lose that much money, and it's got to be a good option. It's definitely got to be worth thinking about. Another good option about these TSI engines, and also with the TFSI engine, is a simple map, a few bolt-ons, and you have got Golf R power and more straight away, and they're actually quite reliable for it as well. Okay, so maybe it hasn't got the 4-wheel drive of the Golf R, but you got to remember the Golf R runs on a kind of Haldex system, so it's primarily a front-wheel drive to start off with, and you're going to be carrying the extra weight of the Haldex system. That's another reason to consider this car. And you're not going to see too many of the edition 35s about either, so it's got to be worth a shot. So on that note, I'm Turbo712. It's been a quite luxurious VW adventure. Until next time, travel safe and peace out.
Yo, ayo, I'm feeling blessed. Now sit back and observe days I used to ride bikes. Pegs in the curb, swerve through traffic. Headphones on with Stillmatic. I'm lyrically inclined, push balls like I'm lifting weights, smoking trees. X, moving at a